It's the Pixelated Pumpkin, and in today's video, we are at a local Spirit Halloween for the 2024 season. Obviously, I've already been to the flagship store, but I wanted to check out my local store to see the animatronics they didn't have set up at flagship. Starting with the static ghost face prop, let's take a look at this. The knife lights up and the face lights up. Not very cool compared to the animated one. And considering Ghostface isn't even supposed to light up, this is just kind of bad, to be honest with you. I like the animated one a lot more than this, and I don't even know why they have a static Ghostface this year. And as we'll see, there's a lot of Scream and Ghostface merchandise, but I think this is still decent if you want a static prop. It's only $130, which honestly isn't terrible, but I would just go with the animated one if I were you. It is way cooler, but let's see this guy one more time. And that is all he does. Here we got the big carnival archway set up here. Take a look at the cool sign, welcome to the carnival. And there's Jack the Ripper with the light up eye right there. Here we have an interesting one, the Night Terror, the only $100 animatronic this year. It's a life size for $100, and the quality seems to be pretty good. While he is pretty much a Sunstar prop, it does seem to be a pretty decent quality, and I like how you have the static on light in there. Let's turn him on. Alright, he is hardly moving. Maybe I take back what I said about the good quality, because it seems like he's already kind of broken. Yeah, definitely not great, but I'll do him one more time. Alright, I like how he looks, I can't lie. I think he has a cool looking face, and I think just his design, while very simple, is pretty cool. But man, this animation just sucks. I wouldn't pay more than $75 for this thing. But, you know, for what it is, it's not terrible. I'm starting to come around on Night Terror a little bit for sure. Let's take a look at the theme here. Here we got the zombie seagull. That thing looks pretty gnarly. Take a look at the lighting on this thing here. I have to say, the themes are really cool this year. Even though the animatronics, it hasn't been the best year, I want to say, I think overall this year is pretty solid, especially going for the theme here. Take a look at like the little swirl pattern they got going on. That is just awesome. Let's walk through and take a look at the back theme now, or I guess it's part of the front theme. This is a small store, so this is all I have. Here we are at the Wheel of Fate booth. This is all they have, unfortunately. It's a smaller store, but we got a few animatronics set up here. Take a look at this little stand they got. Is that the scary sitting Scarecrow? Yes, it is. We also got Nibbles over here. And someone I was really excited to see in person for the first time, Demonic Gatekeeper. So let's get started. Starting off, we have the coolest in terms of technology being Nibbles.
I've been watching you for a while.
Is he gonna trap me?
I like the way you walk. I can't help but follow you around with my gaze. You have a certain bounce in your step that's just so enticing. Mind if I follow you around for a bit longer?
That is pretty cool. I do like the motion tracking a lot there.
Well. You've caught my eye. Don't worry, I'm just admiring your costume. Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. I'm giving out some candy. I thought this would be a great way to make some friends. So come a little closer and try.
So you could get pretty far and he will still track you. That is really cool.
I'm harmless, mostly.
Going off this entire store tour because he's on censor, but here we have Demonic Gatekeeper. Let's get him to go.
I am the guardian of tormented souls. You have crossed over into my world. Now you will
his mouth is supposed to move, so it's unfortunate that's not working. But I have to say, this is a really, really cool one. He might be one of my favorites for the year, to be honest with you. I love the lights. I think it's a cool concept, and he's just a cool character overall, especially that strange-looking skunk face.
I have been patiently waiting. Your destiny now lies with me forever.
Awesome. Here we have a whole bunch of the plushies all hanging on the Wheel of Fate booth, but here's Mac Straw. Here, if you look down, you can see the floating effect going on. Yeah, Max Straw is just alright in my opinion. I think he could have done a lot more, but I do like the floating design. I wish he was bigger. That's my main complaint. He's a very small looking Scarecrow. Nice. Alright, let's take a look at the other Scarecrow they got over here, being the scary sitting Scarecrow. He doesn't look that scary in my opinion. Honestly, I think I might like the original one better. Alright, so that was it for the Wheel of Fate section, and I guess that's it for all the animatronics in the store as well, but we have a lot more of the store to look at, so let's do it. Here we got some of the boxes now. As you can see, they got a static ghost face, as we actually saw. They got a Wanda Webworth, a normal sitting Scarecrow, a ghost swing, which, why would you ever buy that? A scary sitting Scarecrow who is on sale right now, which is pretty cool. And the normal sitting Scarecrow is only $10 less. And a man's possessed friend back for his 1,000,000th year in a row. Here we have some of the creepy dolls now. Take a look at this new one. We got Penelope Pigtails. Oh, I like the eyes. Those are actually really creepy, the eyes there. Bet you could hardly hear what she's saying, but this one's actually really cool looking, especially, dude, those eyes are actually freaky as hell. They made them really realistic this year. That is really cool. Here we have an even more creepy one, Matchstick Mary, with half her face burnt off, I'm assuming, and it says Matchstick. That's actually a cool one. Let's listen to her. She just sort of laughs weirdly. That one's pretty cool. I actually like that one a lot. I like these new creepy, realistic eyes they're giving them now. That's actually really cool. Here we got Monkey Chimes. Oh. I have the little resin figure of him from the surprise box the Spirit sent out this year, and that is really cool to see the actual Monkey Chimes. Good stuff there. Moving down, we have Eerie Emma. This one's an old one. That's alright. And then we got this one I believe is new for this year. We have a Devilish Desmond. I like how this dude looks like he's dressed for the occasion. I like how he looks.
Want to hear a scary story? One Once upon a time, there was a little doll who came to life when everyone went to sleep.
Yeah, I'm sure you can't hear what he's saying because the demonic gatekeeper, this guy just keeps going off and his audio is way too loud, but you gotta go look at Devilish Desmond. That one's pretty creepy. Here we have some of the zombie animals now. Take a look at this new squirrel one. That is pretty gross looking. Look at that missing eye. His tail, look, the bone is poking out of the tail. That is really cool. I like this guy a lot. We got the rat. Rat's been sold for a few years now. And then we got Scabs the dog, who is new last year, I believe. This zombie chihuahua. This one's creepy. I like this one a lot. We have this new black crow for this year. I like the blood on the beak there. This one is just alright. Not very zombie-ish, just more of a real creepy looking crow. Then we got a cat, just a normal black cat. And we got the new zombie seagulls, which we already saw set up in the theme, but I like these a lot. These are cool. And I thought real seagulls were scary enough as they were always jumping after you trying to get your food, but the zombie one's even more scary. And we got the rabbit. And this one is cool. I like how the bone is just poking out of its face. And we got this weird skinny looking cat. This one's always been a little creepy. Here we got a whole bunch of skulls now. I'll try to point out the new ones for us. We'll start over here. We got this sort of mossy, ground, earthly skull. Half skull with an interesting facial expression. And we got this new snail skull. Get a look at that. That is very odd color choice on there, almost like a cosmic sort of look, but I think it looks cool. Then we got this very white skull. Yeah, that's just a normal plastic, but it's very, very white. And we got this reptilian skull, I want to say. Look at the scales basically on the head. That is awesome. That's really cool. And we got this double-headed skull. I've always liked this one. We got this weird corpse-ish one. The handprint is always awesome. The bloody handprint on the skull is cool. And we got this sort of tree-like one. This one is pretty neat as well. We got this little baby zombie alien. This gargoyle skeleton, that is really cool looking. I think that's new. Some skeleton birds, skeleton planter, two of them, clown skull, fish, double-headed snake skeleton. There's really no limit for what they'll make into a skeleton. The snail, the hands. What is this? Is this like another sort of snake? This one looks a little bit more cute and cartoony though. We got a squid. Then we got a whole bunch of mini skeletons down here. The one with the wings, that is awesome. Get a look at those gnarly skeleton wings. That is really cool. I believe that's new as well. And we got a normal big pose and stay skeleton. The digital eye pose and stay skeleton, which not working unfortunately, but I've always liked this one. Then we got the alien pose and stay skeleton. Just some skull garlands. Look at this pumpkin one. I like the pumpkin one a lot for obvious reasons, I think. Then we got this two-headed chicken. I don't even know what kind of bird this is. Maybe a vulture, but it has two heads. That is so cool. And we got a classic goat skull and a big skeleton bat. Here we got the tiny terrors. We got a Pennywise horror baby. Fortunately, the only horror baby here. I was looking forward to seeing the Art the Clown one, but they don't got him. We got the Devil Cherub returning from last year. I really wish they brought him back with the Angel one and they just had the duo like the classic variant did. That would have been a lot cooler in my opinion. Here we got the Chop Shop here, I guess you would call it. Take a look at this pig head. It's been sold a few years. We got this hand, which I think is new. That's a pretty... That hand looks like it's in a lot of agony when it got cut off. That's pretty gross looking. We got the classic hearts that are very realistic looking. We got classic severed hand, some hooks with chains attached, or chains with hooks attached, I should say. That's cool. Another severed hand, a little bit more gory than the other one. Bloody arm, some more hooks, neck chain, and we got this dude with the thing with the hook going straight through his eye. I've always liked this one. And here we have a new one of the hanging heads this year. We got this clown, which I actually really love this one. Take a look at the bloody stump, but he has the handkerchiefs going through his head and that's what he's hanging by. That is actually so cool.
And it looks like, I don't know if you can make it any longer. I wish it was a little bit longer, but still, that is actually such a cool idea. I love how it was executed there. Get a look at his face there. That is awesome. And we have a hanging pumpkin, and this one's creepy looking. Let me tell you, they typically can't make the pumpkin scary in my opinion, but the face on that one is just, ugh, actually really creeps me out. Still, this is a cool little hanging pumpkin here. Here are a whole bunch of inflatables now, and these are pretty much all returning from last year, except I believe this new one with the spinning eyes. That is pretty cool. Here we have this new animated tombstone. I have not seen this thing or what it does yet, but let's try it out. Alright, I like the sound and the lighting, but I'm not sure what the animated part of it is. I guess it's animated because the eye sort of flickers, but this is an awesome, awesome looking tombstone. I like, what even is breaking out of it? Like, it doesn't even make sense, but it's just so awesome. I actually love this thing. I think that's a Spirit Halloween star logo up top, so this is definitely a Spirit Halloween original right here. Yeah, this thing is just weird though, man. Like, what even is that? I think it's awesome though. Here we got another animated tombstone here. The bell at the top rings. This is a really smart idea. Let's try it. Alright, the audio on that is atrocious, but the ringing bell at the top is really cool. Here we have some more tombstones. Here's the Limb Ripper one. Get a look at the werewolf skull on there. That is awesome. Take a look at some more of the others. Here we got some of the new gates for this year. These are all like a plastic material, but they're cool, I guess. Here, look at this. Look at the pumpkin one. That is awesome. This sort of brass color. That is sick. Here we got some of the zombie babies. I'm not seeing any new ones here, unfortunately. We got some of the previous year's classics like Gutsy Gwen. That one's one of my personal favorites, at least from the modern era of zombie babies. And then here we got Spider Biter Billy, another one of my personal favorites. Here we got some of the tabletop stuff now. We got the Devil Door Knocker.
Welcome to hell.
We got this Frankenstein sidestepper. Not working, unfortunately, but I love the classic design. And we got a vampire door knocker. Not working either, but still cool looking. Then we got some more sidesteppers like the Slim sidestepper. Let's get him to go. Nope, not working. Pennywise, will you work? Nope. Just the eyes kind of flicker there. We got some Sam merchandise. This is all pretty cool. We got the Ghostface statue from last year. This one's nice. Take a look at this Mars Attack stuff now. Still going with the Mars Attacks merchandise. This statue here is especially awesome with the Earth, and you got the Marsian grabbing onto it. Oh, that's sick, and the whole thing lights up. How cool is that? We got a whole bunch of hanging stuff now. Take a look at this hanging ghost here. Oh, eyes light up. That's pretty cool. Then we got the hanging clown. Below that, we got some smaller little hangers. Always been a big fan of this pumpkin one here. We got the zombie and Barb Wire. This guy's been sold for so long now. What a great one. Fantastic detail on it. Then we got this other ghost, which is arguably way creepier. Not working. Does this one work? Oh, yeah, it does. I really like the blue light on that. That is really creepy. Awesome. That is super creepy. Here we got this pumpkin scarecrow sort of guy. Oh, and there he goes. Here we got this big scarecrow. He's been sold for so many years now. This is always a cool one in my opinion. And here we have some of the smaller hangers here. Just take a look at a leg-kicking clown. Legs aren't working, but the audio is. This one's always been pretty cool in my opinion. Here we have the classic jumping spiders. And I like this display they're doing this year. This poster they put behind is way bigger than previous years. Let's take a look at the gray jumping spider, brand new for this year. That's pretty cool. Here we got a whole bunch of wall stuff now. I really like these canvas prints they do. It's all cool. Really great stuff from this section. And here are some throw blankets. Take a look at this scary movies and chill one. I like that. Ghostface with the Call Me. A lot of Ghostface merchandise again this year. Really cool. Ghostface there. Here we have some of the new T-shirts for this year. You got the Bloody Disgusting, presented by Bloody Disgusting. That's pretty cool. These TV, old school TV ones. That's awesome. And take a look at the American Gothic parody with Leatherface. That's cool. You got Ghostface flipping you off. That's funny. And yeah, this is a great selection of T-shirts this year. I think it's definitely better than last year. You almost got this death metal band sort of creep show sort of vibe going on there with that one. You got a lot of Art the Clown stuff as well. The Art the Clown Spirit logo. There you go. A lot of cool new T-shirts for this year. And it looks like they're all fully stocked as well. Here's some of the new Corpse Bride stuff. Now, unfortunately, they don't have the animatronics set up, but take a look at the Victor mask. That's alright looking, I guess. Here we have a whole bunch of Ghostface stuff now, and it's pretty cool how they have this whole dedicated section this year. Not really sure why they chose this year to start doing this, considering there's no new Scream movie this year, but obviously Scream 6, I think, came out last year, so. Anyways, I'm a big fan of the Scream franchise, and all these Ghostface masks are certainly cool. You even got the voice changer and knife package there. That's awesome. The Dead by Daylight masks as well. These are really cool. Yeah, cool stuff from the Ghostface section. Here we got a whole bunch of masks now. Let's take a look at all of them. Here we have some of the California costumes, Animotion masks. These are always awesome. I love the werewolf one. So cool. We got the classic horse, and we got the rat, this bloody lab rat. That is awesome. Werewolf with hands. Try to look for some of the new ones here. Look at this flesh creature right here. Creepy. That's been sold for a few years. Here we got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface mask. The new one they're selling this year is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 mask, which looks even more gross than the first one. And we got another classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre mask. We got this new bloody hockey player mask. This one looks very cool. Looks like all the new masks they have, which isn't that many, but still really cool mask section this year. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for the Spirit Halloween 2024 local store tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. We got to look at all the animatronics and some of the new merchandise for this year. Be sure to like, subscribe, let me know what your favorite animatronic on display was in this store in the comments below. And as always, nobody outpixelates the punk.